Welcome to the Animal World TV, where every story from the wild is real, raw, and unforgiving. On the vast, sun-scorched plains of the African Savannah, a war has been raging for generations. This is not a conflict driven by hatred, but by the most primal forces of nature: hunger, territory, and the unrelenting struggle for survival. It is a timeless battle, pitting the embodiment of raw, individual power against the unstoppable force of collective numbers. This is the ancient feud between lions and hyenas. For millennia, these two apex predators have been locked in a fierce and complex rivalry. It's a conflict that defines the very landscape they inhabit. A brutal ballet where the stakes are life and death. Tonight, we delve deep into this epic saga, exploring the strategies, strengths, and vulnerabilities that shape this endless war. This is the story of lions versus hyenas. Why are lions and hyenas eternal enemies? The answer lies in the harsh realities of their shared existence. They walk the same sun-baked earth, their territories overlapping in a constant, tense negotiation of boundaries. Day and night, their paths cross, their scents mingle, and the stage is perpetually set for confrontation. They are neighbors in a realm where space is a finite and fiercely contested resource. Lions meticulously patrolled and marked their domains with scent, a clear declaration of ownership that hyenas often challenge and disrespect, testing the resolve of the ruling pride. Furthermore, they hunt the same prey. The herds of wild beasts, zebra and buffalo, that thunder across the plains are the lifeblood for both species. A successful hunt for one is a lost meal for the other. This direct competition for food is the primary driver of their conflict. Every carcass is a potential battlefield, a prize to be won or stolen. The scent of a fresh kill travels far on the savanna winds, drawing both lion and hyena into an inevitable showdown. Their schedules also aligned, making clashes unavoidable. While lions are often perceived as daytime hunters, they are highly active at dawn, dusk, and throughout the night, the very same hours when hyena clans are most formidable and on the move. This temporal overlap means they are constantly encountering one another, whether at a waterhole, on a hunt, or over a kill. When two of the world's most successful apex predators are forced to compete for the exact same resources, in the same place, at the same time, conflict is not just a possibility. It is a certainty. To the lions, hyenas are nothing more than audacious thieves, scavengers who benefit from the hard work of others. To the hyenas, lions are tyrannical obstacles, powerful bullies that must be challenged, outsmarted, and, when the opportunity arises, overthrown. In a direct, one-on-one confrontation, the odds are overwhelmingly stacked in favor of the lion. Timay Lion, the undisputed king of the savannah, is a masterpiece of predatory evolution, weighing up to 250 kilograms. His body is a fortress of muscle, built for explosive power and brute force. Close-ups reveal the formidable arsenal at his disposal. Massive paws, armed with retractile claws as sharp as daggers, capable of holding prey and delivering incapacitating blows. His jaws, though not the strongest pound-for-pound, are equipped with canine teeth that can sever a spinal cord with chilling efficiency. Every aspect of the lion's anatomy is geared for dominance in a physical fight. The sheer power in a single swipe of his paw can break a hyena's back. One accurate, well-placed bite to the neck or skull is instantly lethal. When a lone hyena makes the fatal miscalculation of challenging an adult lion, the encounter is typically swift and brutal. The lion's size, strength, and combat prowess make it a near-invincible duelist. However, the intricate politics of the savannah rarely follow the honorable rules of a duel. In these worlds, singular strength is just one variable in a much more complex equation of survival. Where the lion excels in individual might, the hyena thrives on the power of the clan. What they lack in size, they compensate for with strategy, social intelligence, and sheer, relentless numbers. A hyena on its own may be wary, but a clan on the move is one of the most formidable forces in Africa. They operate as a coordinated unit, a single-minded entity driven by a complex social hierarchy and sophisticated communication. Their eerie whoops and cackles are not random noises, but a complex language used to rally clan members, coordinate attacks, and intimidate rivals. Individually, the hyena is still a fearsome predator. It possesses one of the strongest bite forces in the entire mammal kingdom, capable of crushing bones that other predators leave behind. This allows them to extract every last ounce of nutrition from a carcass. But their true genius lies in their collective tactics. They are experts in harassment and exhaustion. A clan can surround a lioness, nipping at her flanks, darting in and out, creating a chaotic whirlwind of snapping jaws and constant pressure. They test for weakness, exploiting any hesitation, any sign of fatigue. Hyenas do not need to be stronger than a lion. They just need to be more numerous, more patient, and more relentlessly persistent. On the great stage of the savannah, the balance of power is a fluid and constantly shifting dynamic. A numbers game where the outcome of any conflict can be predicted with surprising accuracy. When a single lion confronts one or two hyenas, the interaction is predictable. The lion, confident in its dominance, will charge without hesitation. The hyenas, recognizing their disadvantage, will scatter, their bravado evaporating in the face of superior force. In this scenario, the lion reigns supreme. But as the hyenas' numbers grow, the equation changes. A group of 5 or 6 hyenas presents a more significant challenge. This is the point of stalemate. A single lion or lioness may be able to hold them at bay, defending a kill with aggressive charges and ferocious roars, but they cannot drive the clan away. The hyenas will wait, circling at a safe distance, their collective confidence growing with every passing moment. The air crackles with tension, a standoff that can last for hours. The true tipping point occurs when the clan swells to 10 or more individuals. At this threshold, the balance of power shifts decisively. The relentless mobbing, the constant threat from all sides, and the risk of sustaining a debilitating injury become too great even for a powerful lion. Faced with an overwhelming force, the lion's instinct for self-preservation takes over. It will abandon its kill, retreating with as much dignity as it can muster. On the savannah, raw strength alone does not guarantee victory. It is numbers, strategy, and a cold calculation of risk that ultimately decide the day. The scenes we witness are not scripted dramas from a Hollywood movie. These are real, life and death battles, captured in the heart of the wild. Watch as a clan of hyenas, moving with calculated precision, harasses a lone lioness, forcing her to abandon the zebra she worked so hard to bring down. They swarm the carcass, their powerful jaws, making quick work of the prize. Then, see the tables turn as the lioness's pride brothers arrive. With thunderous roars, the male lions charge into the fray, their sheer size and aggression sending the hyenas scattering in every direction. Every encounter is a high-stakes gamble. Every wound, even a seemingly minor one, can become infected and lead to a slow, agonizing death. Every misjudgment, every moment of hesitation, can be the last one an animal ever makes. In the brutal economy of the wild, there is no such thing as a clean victory. Every win comes at a cost, and sometimes the price of survival is paid long after the battle is ended. An adult lion victorious and chasing off a clan of hyenas may be seen limping away, a deep gash on its hind leg from a snapping jaw. This injury, a trophy from its triumph, could now hinder its ability to hunt, to keep up with the pride, or to defend its territory. In a world where weakness is a death sentence, even a winning lion can ultimately starve. Similarly, a hyena, left behind by the clan, after a fierce confrontation with a lion, faces a grim fate. Injured and alone, it is vulnerable. It cannot participate in the group hunts, and its pleas for food from the clan's kills may be ignored. The social bonds that give the clan its strength can be just as unforgiving to those who fall behind. In this unforgiving landscape, the consequences of conflict ripple outwards, and no victory ever comes without a price. As dusk settles and paints the sky in shades of orange and purple, a temporary truce seems to fall over the savannah. The day's battles are over. The lions, perhaps with full bellies, rest in the cool evening air. But this peace is merely an intermission. As night cloaks the plains and the moon rises, a familiar sound begins to echo in the darkness. The hyenas are gathering again. Under the cover of darkness, their confidence returns, their numbers swell, and their hunger is reawakened. Today, the lions may have won the battle, securing a meal and defending their territory. But tomorrow, the hyenas will return. They will test the boundaries again. They will challenge for kills, and the cycle will continue. This ancient war has no final battle, no ultimate victor. because it is fueled by a force that never rests and never disappears. Hunger, it is a perpetual conflict, reborn with every sunrise and every sunset, an integral part of the rhythm of life and death on the African plains. In this epic, ongoing saga, it is tempting to cast lions and hyenas into familiar roles, the noble king and the villainous usurper. But the truth of the wild is far more complex and profound. Lions and hyenas are neither heroes nor villains. They are survivors, each species perfectly and brutally shaped by the demands of an unforgiving world. Their conflict is not born of malice, but of necessity. They are two of nature's most successful creations, locked in a timeless dance of competition and survival. Thank you for watching the Animal World TV, where we revealed the true stories of life and survival in the wild. If you enjoy wildlife documentaries that explore the raw and unfiltered reality of the natural world, subscribe and turn on notifications. Join us as we continue to explore the intricate and fascinating lives of the creatures that inhabit our planet.